Hi everyone, here is my collective candle day haul from day 1, which was on Friday, and then day 2, which was on Saturday. So I'm going to go in order of the stores that I went to. I believe I went to a total of 5 stores and I only purchased from 3. So the first bag you see here was my first haul. So I'm going to show you the candles that I purchased, but first let me go over the price. Alright, so I was one of the people who got some mailer coupons, so I got a 10 off of 40 that I ended up using up. I believe people online posted that you could ideally buy 4 candles and then plus a pocket back, and then that would have brought your price per candle down even more, but I just opted to get 5 candles instead of the 4. So that brought each of my candles down to $7.95. So I got a total of 5 candles. My total discount for the shopping trip was $90.20. My subtotal for the shopping trip was $39.75. With California tax, that made my grand total $42.30. So this was a pretty moderate, small-ish haul for the first day. Honestly, I did a walkthrough. I was a little bit disappointed because I feel like a lot of the candle day meant, at least the candles that were supposed to be meant for candle day, didn't really interest me. So I ended up just getting some candles that I believe 1 my sister wanted, and then like 2 I was kind of interested in. So let's get into it. So here's the first candle that I ended up purchasing. It is Wine Cellar. I really like the deep richness that this smells like. In my second and third store that I went to on Saturday, they actually didn't have this. This one retails for $25.50. Scent notes are mulled apples, fresh fig, cedarwood with natural essential oils. So I really like that there's a very nice heavy wine, grape, I don't know, whatever type of fruit in this. I really like it. But my problem with this store in particular that I was really getting down about, it was the quality or how these candles were made. So if you see right here, these 2 wicks are closer together, and then this one's kind of off-centered. A lot of my, the Paris Cafe hot cocoa and cream, at least the ones that I was looking for, I had a bunch of off-center wicks, and I noticed that all the ones that I feel smelled better had those off-center wicks. So I thought, I don't mind if it's slightly crooked. I'll just make sure to watch it while it's burning. And then, of course, there was a small divot, if you can see. I don't know how well that's picking up. But I thought that this would be a great scent to add to my collection because I've never had Wine Cellar before. And I really like how it's a very distinct scent. I feel like the intensity of this, it's a solid medium or maybe a low medium. So that was my first candle. Moving on to my second candle, we have Paris Cafe. I was so disappointed in this because I feel like it's not as strong as it was before. But regardless, compared to the quality of candles nowadays, I feel like this is on the medium-ish side. And despite having the lid on, I feel like this is one of the candles that I can still smell through the lid. So this one retails for $26.95. Scent notes are rich roasted coffee, sugared brioche, vanilla creme with natural essential oils. So while I feel like the scent hasn't really changed as much, I do feel like it's slightly lighter than the other iterations of Paris Cafe that I bought in before. But as far as the scent goes, I really enjoy that almost elevated coffee shop. I am grounding coffee, and or if you have an espresso type coffee and you're the type of person that adds no milk to it, I feel like that's great. So I ended up getting one of these. I really wanted more, but I felt like the ones that I was seeing were either light, or I don't know if, it could potentially be that I was becoming scent blind to all the scents, but I did want to secure one of these, and then my sister found this one. And I feel like that was the strongest one in the store. I smelled, if not all, but a good chunk of them. Okay, next. Alright, next candle, we have hot cocoa and cream. I already purchased this for, I believe, the buy 2 get 2, but I wanted to get one for my sister. She really enjoys chocolate scents, and this was the only one out. I was trying to look for the, is it called Hot Fudge Drizzle, but I couldn't find it. The retail price is $25.50. Scent notes are decadent milk chocolate, fresh steamed milk, mini marshmallows with natural essential oils. So let's see. Yeah, so this is super nice. It has like a hot chocolate that you're drinking and there's already milk in there. Super lovely. Or if how you make the hot chocolate is if you boil the milk first and then you're adding that like chunk of chocolate and like just melting it in. Super decadent. So the wicks were slightly close together, and you see how there's like one that's slightly offside, or I don't know, are my eyes crooked? I feel like this isn't perfectly centered. But anyways, of course there's that slight dip, but that should be okay after the first 1 or 2 burns. But yeah, this candle is gonna be for my sister since I already have one. I'm not sure if they'll still have this and if it will even go to 75% off, but this scent is always guaranteed good. It's maybe like an 8 out of 10, and I feel like this is just one of the scents that I really enjoy any time of the year. But yeah, this is gonna go to my sister. I hope she likes it. All right, moving on to my next candle, we have You're the One. I have already one of these that I bought for semi-annual sale. I think someone returned it. Unfortunately, they had a mismatched lid, but I thought I can finally burn this one and then keep my old one. Well, depending on which one's stronger. But we have You're the One. Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are white vanilla birch, velvety rose, and a drop of strawberry with natural essential oils. I'm typically not into perfumey smells, but I really enjoy how strong this is. I feel like out of all the signature body care candles that came back, this is one of my favorite ones. And at this point, it was hard for me to decide on what candles because I was kind of like disappointed in my selection, but I thought if I'm not sure, the next thing that I go to is the scent intensity or like how strong a candle is. And I feel like this was the strongest body care candle that was out at my store. So I think even slightly more than Into the Night and In the Stars. But to be quite honest, I don't like In the Stars fragrance at all. But yeah, I think this is the scent that I like the most. All right, and then my final candle for the shopping trip. All right, so the last scent that I ended up getting on day 1 was Tipsy Elf. I feel like my sister ended up kind of not persuading me, but I feel like she said that she enjoyed the scent, and then I felt kind of like, oh, I should get it, you know, just in case she ever walks into my room and I'm burning my candles. I think the packaging is kind of like whatever. I feel like it's weird that it's pink. I feel like if anything it should have been green, but that's besides the point. This retails for $25.50. Scent notes are Merry Vanilla, Jolly Nutmeg, a sneaky elf with a heavy splash of rum with natural essential oils. Now, let me see. I kind of forgot how this smelled. I feel like this is definitely, I would say medium strength on the rum. I'm glad that I don't really get much of the nutmeg because I tend not to like nutty type scents too much. But yeah, I don't know if you could tell that too. Or I don't know if I'm being super critical, but I feel like this, but I feel like this wick is slightly further out than the rest. But anyways, I needed another one, and at this point, I liked French Baguette, how it smelled, but I couldn't really smell it at the store. So I could smell Tipsy Elf, I could still smell it, still pretty good on the scent level, at least on cold. So this was my last candle for store number 1. Okay, these are all kind of like slightly crooked, pay no attention. But all of these scents I ended up getting in my first store. On the second day, which is going to be the last, those last 2 bags, I could no longer find Wine Cellar, You're the One, and Paris Cafe. So all of these were, you know, long gone. Hot Cocoa and Cream in one store, there were only about 4 or so. But they still had a ton of Tipsy Elf. So yeah, I'm really glad. I for sure maybe should have gotten another Wine Cellar, but that's okay. Okay, moving on to my second bag. This one was for day number 2, Saturday. I had a much different experience than day 1. So for day 1, I went super early, and whereas before for candle day, if you went there early, then you probably got all the like interesting scents and the like exclusive type scents that they used to drop specifically for candle day. But this time I noticed that going later in the evening on the second day worked out better in my favor. So let me go over how much I paid and so on. So for this shopping trip, I didn't have any more coupons, sadly. I purchased a total of 10 candles. So my subtotal for this trip was $99.50. With California tax of $10.20, I spent a total of $109.70. So that made my total discount for the shopping trip $164.50. I just want to make a note that I don't really collect every single candle that Bath and Body Works releases. So there was quite a few ones that I could have gotten, but I chose not to. Like my store had the rose and leather candle, I believe. They had the fresh coconut and cotton. So they had all the scents basically, except for like 2 scents, the blueberry marshmallow bar and the like amethyst. I don't know if it's called like the Euphoria collection, but yeah, they didn't have those two. But let me go over what I did find and buy. So near the checkout line, I saw that they had a little stand and then they had all of the new scents. So here's the pistachio and toasted vanilla. This one retails for $26.50. Scent notes are salted pistachios, toasted vanilla almonds with natural essential oils. You know, it's weird because I don't really like pistachios or almonds or, nutty scents in general, but there's something very almost creamy, vanilla-y about this that I enjoy the scent. So where I feel like some scents are too nutty, this strikes a good 50-50 balance. If not, there's slightly more vanilla creaminess in here that I really enjoy. So I think that's why I was super excited to see this, because I tend not to like really nut heavy scents, but I think the vanilla in this really blends well with it and just kind of tones it down. So I had to get one of these. All right, so you might be surprised to see this. I was really debating because I've never had this candle and my sister and I both liked it. It was just super light in the first store that we went to. Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are slow rising dough, crispy crust, a pat of butter with natural essential oils. For some reason, I feel like this version in this store smells a lot stronger. There's like a very nice yeasty flavor to this, almost as if you open up the oven too soon and I guess the dough or the bread's still not done baking. Or if you just take out the bread from the oven. I really like it. So I decided to give this a try. So I thought, oh, I'll get one for myself and for my sister. I'm not sure exactly how many I bought, so there could be more in there. But that's the second candle. This candle, Into the Night, was kind of on a whim. I felt like I only saw one of these, so I feel like I'm more inclined to buy scents that I see limited supply of. Also, I don't previously have this scent in my collection, so I thought I have like a good variety of the signature body care, so I thought, oh, why not? Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are sugared raspberry, velvet rose petals, shimmering amber, creamy musk with natural essential oils. I feel like I haven't tried Into the Night actually recently. I probably should have sprayed myself, but I really enjoy the almost like grown woman, I'm going out in the evening type of scent to this. It's a little bit too perfumey for my liking, but I really like that the raspberries just kind of add a little bit like flirty funness, fruitiness to it. So I think this one would be good. And I feel like with this one, I wouldn't mind burning it because I tend to keep either chocolatey scents or gourmand scents. So I feel like this one would be pretty enjoyable to use anytime. Well, maybe not in the summer, but yeah, here's Into the Night. All right, the next candle is Palo Santo. I've never tried this scent before. I think this is a returning scent, but I started getting into looking into incense and all that. And I feel like I've seen a lot of videos regarding Palo Santo, so I got very curious. And this was actually the last one at my store, so I thought, heck, I'll just put it in the bag and decide later. Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are Palo Santo wood, warm amber, soft musk with natural essential oils. This is very earthy. I mainly get the woody type scent. I've never smelled Palo Santo, or I don't know how to say it. But I do get like the musk and the amber in this. I really like it. I don't tend to buy these scents at all, but I feel like I'm a sucker for finding like limited candles at stores. So I think, oh, I won't get this chance ever again. So yeah, this was the candle that I ended up getting. I'm not sure when to burn this, probably at night. I don't know, I feel like, is this like a part of the spring collection? I'm not too sure. But I'll have a fun time enjoying this scent. I'm very curious how it's going to smell burning, but I'm assuming it's just going to smell like this scent, maybe slightly stronger. So let me move this little crate out, or half a crate. I think they kind of ripped it. All right, so my store had a lot of fall candles in this type of packaging, but the one I got was the 5-star Texas pecan pie. The reason being, I don't have this scent, so I was very curious and I really enjoy this one. I believe the scent that they didn't have in this collection was the apple one. I'm not sure exactly the name of it. Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are Texas toasted pecans, brown sugar, buttery pie crust with natural essential oils. I don't really like pecans, but this scent is very nice. I really enjoy the brown sugar in this. I feel like it's pretty heavy and it's toning down the nuttiness. So I'm really happy I got this. This is 5-star Texas pecan pie. The other scent from this collection that I didn't have already was the world famous pumpkin cinnamon bun. Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are warm cinnamon roll, pumpkin spice, vanilla frosting with natural essential oils. I really like the bread aspect of this. So I feel like this reminds me a lot of like the doughiness of cinnamon rolls, but only you added like a pumpkin aspect to it. I very much enjoy this. I was thinking about getting 2 of these because I heard good reviews, but I thought, no, let me just get one. I feel like I don't mind burning pumpkin type scents. So I'm really glad that this is a part of my, I guess, collection to burn. Excited to burn this. Maybe I'll save it for next fall or next year. Next, we have another pistachio and toasted vanilla. So I already read the scent notes and everything, so I won't do that here. But let me just make sure all my wicks are okay. Yeah, this one still smells good. Love it. Here's the second pistachio and toasted vanilla. I think I must have forgotten, but this is my 3rd pistachio and toasted vanilla. I have 3. Am I going to keep all 3? Not sure, but here is my 3rd one. Here we have French baguette. This one is going to be for my sister because she really liked it. And I told her that I was going to give her one of these. And I feel like they're not as light as the ones that I smelled in the first store. But I think she already knows that it might not be like a super strong thrower. Last one we have is Cuddle Weather. I wasn't sure about this one because now that I'm thinking about it, it reminds me a lot of, was it gingerbread marshmallow? Yeah, it reminds me a lot of gingerbread marshmallow because I've been warming that. But I thought, oh heck, why not? I don't think I'll see this for semi-annual sale. Retail price is $26.50. Scent notes are warm gingerbread tea, cinnamon shortbread, a cozy blanket with natural essential oils. Cozy blanket, okay. Yeah, but this is definitely a warm fragrance. It's not as heavy as the gingerbread note in gingerbread marshmallow. I'm trying to think if I get a tea note in here. Not really. I'm not really getting a tea note, but it just smells a little bit like a slightly weaker version of gingerbread marshmallow. But anyways, I'm happy that I ended up getting this just because, I mean, it's slightly different, and if not, I can always return it or exchange it. I'm trying not to exchange it, but I'll probably just return it if I end up changing my mind. Alright, so it's a little hard to get all my candles, but here are all the candles that I got day 2 in my first store in the afternoon. We have what turned out to be 3 pistachio and toasted vanilla candles, 1 Texas pecan pie, 1 pumpkin cinnamon bun, 2 French baguettes, 1 Palo Santo, and 1 Into the Night. Alright, finally, let's get on to the 3rd and I feel like the most exciting bag. I forgot to include 1 pistachio and toasted vanilla, so I'm going to put that back here. Alright, so this is my last candle day haul, day 2. This was a different location. I went after going to that first store, which is my go-to store. So let me tell you how much I spent and how much I saved. Okay, for this shopping trip, I bought a total of 6 candles. I had no additional coupons, so each candle came out to $9.95. My subtotal for the shopping trip was $59.70, with the California tax of $5.67. That made my total for the shopping trip $65.37. And my total discount was $101.55. Okay, so let me go over the kind of boring candle. So despite this being a little bit weak at this store, I ended up getting one French baguette. And the reason being is because I'm going to gift my sister one, and then I'm going to have one. So I want to have one to burn and then one to keep in my collection if I like it. So here is that. Okay, so let me go over the story of these candles. Initially when I went there, I was specifically looking for blueberry marshmallow bar. I didn't call ahead or anything, but I thought, oh, let me try my luck. And initially I couldn't until my sister said, hey, come over here. And of course, my sister is getting one of these for all her efforts, but she ended up finding blueberry marshmallow bar, and I was so happy. Here, the retail price is $26.95. Scent notes are sugared blueberries, sweet vanilla, toasted marshmallow with natural essential oils. So I feel like the label is pretty because it wraps all the way around. I don't really like the ones that are just kind of like the ones that you just slap on. But here we go. One blueberry marshmallow bar. 2 blueberry marshmallow bars. Another blueberry marshmallow bar. Blueberry marshmallow bar number 4. And blueberry marshmallow bar number 5. So I was really happy. I ended up getting, I think these were all of them, if not maybe one was left over. But I had a feeling that they mistakenly put these out. I thought that the cashier lady wasn't going to let me check out, but it seemed like the lady who was doing a return, at least that's what I believed, it didn't seem to be going so well because she didn't seem too happy. Something about paying the difference. So I think that's why she didn't, either they had the okay to put these out or she just didn't mind. But yeah, I ended up getting 5 of these. So one of them for sure, heck, maybe 2 if my sister likes it, will go to my sister. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a review on this. I haven't really seen too many, but let me just give you my first impression. So I am not someone who's been into Bath and Body Works for like several years, like anywhere from like 5+. I got into Bath and Body Works 2018, 2019, and I didn't used to be so familiar with the scents. But as far as all the blueberry scents that I can think of, this definitely doesn't smell like a repackaged to me, but I feel like the name doesn't really go with the scent. To me, I feel like, yeah, it is a blueberry scent, but I get very minimal to no marshmallow. I do get a sweetness in here, but it's not a marshmallow scent. But yeah, this was my, oh my word, where's my French baguette? Okay. But yeah, this was my second haul for day 2 and my last. I definitely spent a lot more money than I thought I was going to, mainly because like my first day of this, I had a hard time even deciding on 5 candles just because I was like a little bit disappointed. I feel like before you got all the exclusives if you got there early, or you got all the interesting scents if you made line and all that, but it seemed like this time you kind of just were at the mercy of your stores. And I think these aren't even like candle day candles. I think it's just because some stores were hit really hard and had to replenish their inventory. Or like that other store that I went to on day 2, my sister asked and they didn't get these in shipment, but they had the like Palo Santo, they had the rose and leather, which I didn't really like because it was like a little bit too much on the leather. Fresh coconut and cotton. I don't like coconut scents at all. I hate coconut, but that was a really strong one on cold. So if you like coconut, if you like the body care that smells basically the same in the candle form. What else? Ginger lime twist. I got it. It smelled very strong. However, there was like a sharp, like off-putting note. I think it was the ginger. I don't really like ginger, but I do believe that the lime was in there and like a soft mint note in the background. No amethyst candle in any of these stores. But yeah, that's all my candles that I hauled for Candle Day 2022. I guess this was a lot better than last year. Last year, it was just so horrible. I had no coupons. The store online said it opened, I think, at 5. But then we went there. They didn't open until like 8 or 9. This was definitely an improvement. Didn't expect this. I really enjoy blueberries, so we'll see how this burns. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this haul. I hope you found the candles you were looking for, or if not, there's always the next candle sale. And if you are on a no buy, I hope you stayed strong. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.